Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. Today we are at Geylang Serai, the Malay Cultural Center, and we're going to try some of the Malay food here, like this rice dish with a mixture of different types of curry. So join me after the intro as we explore the food here at Geylang Serai. How to get there? First of all, you need to get yourself to Paya Lebar MRT station. And from Paya Lebar MRT station, once you get off of the gantry, you walk straight, then you turn right. When you turn right, you're looking for exit A. A for America. Okay? And in front of you will be Paya Lebar Square, which is actually a new shopping center. Okay? Once you get down from the steps, you turn right again and you walk straight down that direction all the way to the end there, and once you reach here, you will see actually Singapore Post Center on your left. Sing Post Center, which is another shopping center with lots of restaurants, and you just keep walking straight, and then you see there's another flight of stairs going down to the right here. You need to go down here. Yes, this is Singapore Sing Post Center. And you need to walk under the MRT tracks. So what you do is you just need to follow the track here. This track will actually snake around the MRT track pillars. So you're actually walking under the MRT track and following the side of the building of Singpost Center. So this is Singpost, their main headquarters. And if you keep walking along this pathway, you'll reach a street, a road. And at this road itself, there's actually a pedestrian crossing. Cross the road here. Once you cross the road, you need to actually turn right and continue walking down this road itself. The road in front of you is actually Sims Avenue. So once you reach Sims Avenue, you need to actually head towards Geylang Serai, which is that road over there. So once you reach Sims Avenue, you turn left. Turn left, walk straight until you reach the traffic light. Then at the traffic light, okay, this traffic light is actually a pedestrian crossing traffic light. You need to actually cross the road here and head down. You see after the trees there, the red roof, that is Geylang Serai. And that's where we're going to eat our Malay food. Okay, so head down that direction. Okay, so here we are now. This is Geylang Serai, and Geylang Serai is actually a market and food center. And as a market, it is actually one of Singapore's busiest markets, and it's also been a very important and central attraction to visitors who comes to visit our country. First of all, the market was first opened in 1964 and has been a hub of activity for the surrounding Malay community since that time. And so in this market itself, you can get a wide variety of Malay produce, and on the second floor, lots of Malay food. So let's head up to the second floor. The first place that drew my attention is this place, which is called Hajjah Nasi Padang. Okay. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. such a wide variety of food for me to eat with rice. I do not know what to choose. There's so many different items, all displayed nicely there, making me hungry just looking at it. So, but what drew my eye is this here, which they call actually daun ubi masak lemak. Okay, so masak lemak is actually a Malay style of cooking curry where they use coconut milk. And daun ubi is another Malay word. Daun meaning leaf, ubi meaning cassava or tapioca. So they're using the leaf of the tapioca cooked together with a curry made out of coconut milk. And over there's another one, which is also masak lemak, but that one is with chicken. Okay, and look at that. So many things. I mean, I could have ordered rendang, but I decided to try something different. And what I really like is this masak lemak because it goes very well with rice. Other than that, I also ordered some sambal goreng, which is actually mixed like tofu with tempeh, which is soya bean, preserved soya bean. Then we have some long beans together with sambal sauce, which is at the side here. So what I can say is, first of all, they actually did it very well. First of all, the chicken masak lemak, which is on top here. Okay, first of all, the coconut curry done very well, penetrates the skin, and if you eat the skin together with the rice and a bit of the curry, ooh, heavenly taste. So nice, so delicious. And then the chicken itself is also very nice and tender. And then the cassava leaves also done very well, goes very well with the curry, and everything here all goes very well together. Very delicious. But like Nasi Padang in Singapore, it's not very cheap. For these 3 items, it cost me $7.50. But it was really good, really delicious. I really enjoyed it immensely. Wow, yum. So what else can we find to eat here? Right next to the Nasi Padang shop is this place where they say that they actually sell authentic Bugis food, traditional Bugis food. Okay, what drew my attention was actually the Otah. So basically, Otah is actually fish, okay, which they actually mix it with some herbs and chili, and then they cook it in a banana leaf. They cook it by grilling. And so this is one of the traditional food. I thought I should give it a try. Other than that, they also have a few other items that you can order. Okay, first of all, this is the Otah. And one interesting thing you might want to know is that Otah is actually a Malay word, and it actually means brain. Yes, brain. Okay, that is because in Indonesia, the Otah they serve there is white in color. So because of that, when you take it out of the banana leaf, it does look a bit like the brain. It looks a bit like mushy, it looks a bit spongy. But in other parts of Southeast Asia, like Singapore and Malaysia, we add in chili, curry, and maybe turmeric in it, so it looks reddish or brownish in color. So in Singapore, Otah is actually sold by both. You can find it in some Malay stores and even some Chinese stores. This version here was okay, a bit smaller than other places. This one here cost me $2 for 5 pieces. Taste wise, it was just okay, a bit more spices, not so fishy, but overall still okay. Next up is a dessert item, or a drink item if you want to call it that, but mostly a dessert item called Cendol Geylang Serai, which sells Cendol, which is a type of dessert. So this cost me $2.50. Now they actually sell them in cups, and they actually seal up for you so you won't spill it. And as you can see here, this is actually the Cendol itself. it has some kind of greenish noodles. Okay, and then you have the gula melaka, which is at the bottom there, which is actually palm sugar. And this cendol is actually quite good because it's not too sweet. Once you mix in everything, the sweetness level is just right, and then you also have a nice taste of the gula melaka and also the cendol itself. Overall, I quite like this cendol itself. Quite nice, quite refreshing, especially in the hot Singapore weather. Very nice and cooling. Next up is another place that is very, very popular for Nasi Padang. And as you can see now, they're actually still preparing to start. And also there's one more thing I need to notice, that when I came here, it's during the Puasa month. So a lot of places actually encourage you to actually take away, and they don't actually serve you on plates. So not very fun to go out and eat at these places and you have to take home. So I will have to come back again to explore more food here. But look at all the wide variety of food here. Looks good, doesn't it? Yeah, and they also have they tell you what's the item they have. It makes me hungry just looking at it again. Okay, so over here, the name of the shop is called Sinar Pagi Nasi Padang. That means early morning Nasi Padang. And look at that, they have a traditional Malay house. A model of a traditional Malay house on top of their display cabinet. Like I said earlier, I was actually encouraged to actually take away. So I actually ordered home. So this is the packet itself. I ordered 3 items. It cost me $8.50, which was more than the Hajjah Mona. But Hajjah Mona, I ordered 1 meat, 2 vegetables. Here I ordered 2 meat, 1 vegetable. Okay, let me just open up the packet itself. Okay, and I also ordered something different here that I haven't tried before, which in Malay they call it babat. Babat is actually cow intestines, or intestines lah. So intestines cooked in a coconut curry, which was good. The coconut, the curry itself penetrated the intestine all the way through, so each bite you took, you can taste all the curry flavor. This is the sambal chicken, and over there is the intestine, and the intestine itself is also nice and soft and chewy, so you keep biting it until it disappears in your mouth. Okay, and I ordered sambal goreng again. You can see the tempeh here. Tempeh is a preserved soya bean. The chicken itself was a bit normal, deep fried, then they could coat it with the sambal, but the sambal itself, really, really good. The sambal goreng itself was a bit salty, but very well seasoned. But the sambal on the chicken itself, very, very nice. And the babat, very, very good. If you are ready to try different things, you should try babat. Anyway, thank you for joining me on my food adventure here at Geylang Serai. I surely enjoyed it. I'll be back here again after Raya to eat more food here. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Please like, share and subscribe if you've not done so. And don't forget to join me for my next food adventure. Bye bye.